Hey everybody, welcome to my December 2025 kit lineup. It's going to be pretty simple. I have mostly like leftover Christmas kits from last year, so I'm not to start this video off on a bummer, but I'm not 100% like excited about this lineup. I feel like by the time I get to December in the planner, I just kind of want to be done with the planner and done with the year. It's interesting because like I'm really not that much of a Christmas person. Like I decorate and celebrate and all of that, and yet the amount of Christmas kits I use every year, like all of December is usually Christmas kits. And I don't do that for Halloween or Thanksgiving or any other holiday, which is kind of funny because I actually prefer those holidays. So I don't know. I feel like I just end up using Christmas kits all of December because I don't really care at this point, and it's like the easiest way to just like fill up space in the planner. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Do you kind of get tired of your planner by the time you get to December? Because I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. Like I still have like half of November to fill out, and I'm way more excited about that than I am about December. So I don't know. I'll show you what I have, and yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out from there. So first of all, I do have a new monthly kit. So I do like getting monthly kits. It's an opportunity for me to use more art, and also they're just fun. I like having a filled out monthly spread at the end of the month. So this is from Planner Pixie Co. I feel like her kits don't really have names, so this is monthly 078. There's this cute decorative sidebar with a dog and like a squishmallow and a cute, what do you call that? A cute pillow. A pillow is what that's called. And then there's the functional sidebar as well, but as we've discussed many times, I usually use the decorative sidebar. And then I like this as like an alternative color Christmas kit. So this is the decorative page and your square boxes. This is like the flat lay, other decorative side of the page with like an Agatha Christie novel and gingerbread and holiday cards and sweaters and slippers and all of that. And then your labels. And then finally there is like the full box page and the little thing page. So yeah, I really like, especially if there's like this dark color, although I do have two gel pens. I have a white gel pen and a gold metallic gel pen that I can use to write on darker colors like this. So I guess we will see how that works out. I think it's just a really fun alternative Christmas color kit. So that's going to be my monthly kit from Planner Pixie Co. And then we get into the weekly spreads. So I think I did this last year too. I preface December by saying that these are like the kits I have pulled for the weeks, but like I'll move them around if need be, depending on which one like actually matches the vibes of the week. We don't really have a whole lot of plans in December other than like celebrating Christmas with my family. And we have a comedy show that we're going to as well, but I don't really have a comedy show kit. So we're just going to jump into it. For the week of December 1st through the 7th, I have leftovers from Apple Blossom Prints Christmas Cuddles. I used this last year. So I have this really cute like cabin scene. I have these adorable puppies. So yeah, I think I color blocked all of my Christmas kits last year, but I still have date covers and washi and plenty of full boxes. Apple Blossom Prints, if you don't know, is closed. So like, sorry that you can't get these kits anymore, but I do have so many leftovers that I can definitely use to fill out a week still. So I'm gonna go ahead and use them. So yeah, I thought this would be fun to do for the first week of December because after all of the hoopla around Thanksgiving and doing a bunch of activities, I feel like this first week of December, we're going to relax and just take care of some things at home. So that's Christmas Cuddles, this like pastel Christmas kit. And then I have this Bella Planella freebie. These icons are really cute and kind of match this kit. So I'll use them as needed. That's the first week of December. The second week of December is the 8th through the 14th. Really don't have any plans this week. I'll probably just be grading, and I do maybe want to go out in one of the neighborhoods, like in one of the nicer neighborhoods, and like walk around. So I thought Christmas lights from Apple Blossom Prints would be appropriate for that. So I've got a couple full box options here, a couple full box options here. This was another one that I definitely color blocked and has a dark color kit that I would need to use a gel pen on, or dark color in the kit, I should say, that I'd need to use a gel pen on, but that's fine with me. Really love this box and this washi and these date covers. I think that's really cute. This reminds me of an event we used to go to in SoCal at Descanso Gardens. So I think here in Sacramento, it's a better option to actually go into the neighborhoods and look at people's decorated houses than it is to pay for any of like the light shows here. I feel like the light shows just don't have the same vibe here personally. So yeah, very cute. Love this color. Didn't love this bright green color as much, but this dark green, it looks like I have plenty of it left, so I'll be using that. Yeah, I really didn't prefer this, you can tell. I'm pretty sure when I color blocked, I didn't use that like jade green color that much because I didn't like the pattern as much, but that's okay. When I'm using leftovers, I'm not quite as picky. So that is Christmas lights. If you like this art in particular, I know Bunny Bear Plans has it. So if you're looking for this art, but obviously you can't buy it from Apple Blossom Prints, I saw it in that shop at least, and I think a couple other people are including it in their shop as well. For Christmas Cuddles, I can't remember if I've seen anybody selling it lately, but these are both clip art kits, in case you're wondering, as far as the art goes. So it's the second full week of December. I'll be in grading purgatory because one of my grading deadlines is the 15th, which is early, but we did start in early August, so I guess that's why. Then December 15th through the 21st is where we are going to a comedy show. We're going to go see Josh Johnson, who's one of my favorite comics. He's coming to Sacramento. I'm very excited. So this is Tinsel from Apple Blossom Prints. This is Kittenish Jess art. I thought this would work for going to a comedy show. They do have a pretty good bar in the venue that we're going to, so, and plus I kind of want to dress up a little bit. And it's the Flowers tour for Josh Johnson. Like, it's got a floral motif. I don't know where that came from, but I thought like this floral dress would go along well with that. I was saving this for going to the Nutcracker, but then I saw how much Nutcracker tickets were at my local ballet, and I decided I didn't want to pay for that. Maybe another year. So yeah, another good alternative Christmas color option. I know because this is Kittenish Jess art, I feel like you can still find this from a lot of the mainstream shops. So, and I know there were 2 color options. So I actually prefer the other color option that was more like less pink and purple and more like green and black. So I might pick that up from somebody in the future. The theme for Finch, which is a self-care app that I use this month, is Nutcracker themed. So I love that. I really love this color and the washi and the date covers. I know this is very repetitive if you saw, wow, I didn't use anything from this sheet. This is a pristine sticker sheet. That's what I'm saying. For me personally, I can reuse Ultimate kits like 2.5 times and be happy. So yeah. But yeah, sorry that this is kind of repetitive from last year's lineup, but I like to promote using leftovers because that's how I stay engaged in this hobby, is using leftovers. So yeah, that's Tinsel by Apple Blossom Prints. I've got what, like, really only like 4 different full box options, but that's okay. And I'll probably use multiple of the same full box because I don't care that much. So that's for December 15th through the 21st. That'll take us into officially winter. I do have one new kit for this year for Christmas, for December. And this is going to be my Christmas kit for the year. So this is called Howdy Christmas, and this is from Cinderella Paper. I don't know who the artist on this is. If you know, sorry about the tape sound. If you know who drew this, let me know. I feel like I know, but it's totally escaping me. So this art would have been perfect last year when we went to Nevada City's Victorian Christmas. I don't think we're gonna go again this year. It was very crowded. It was worth it, but I think I've decided if I'm gonna go to downtown Nevada City, which is very cute, like old Western downtown, I'm gonna go when there's not a million people there. But this was basically me at that event last year. This was very cute. And then, you know, this would also match Placerville. I grew up going to the Placerville Christmas Parade, which is actually this weekend that I'm about to currently live. But I don't know if I want to deal with crowds this weekend because I dealt with crowds last weekend. So yeah, this is like a cute Western Christmas, which even in California, we have a lot of this actually. If you don't know, like, it's not just like Texas, like we have a lot of this in Northern California especially. So I love that there's like a claw clip and friendship bracelets, and this vest is cute. This is also very Casey Musgraves Christmas special vibes. I love this gingerbread cowboy, and these cookies are really cute. I also love the colors in this. They're pretty different. Like you have your traditional red and green, but then you have this pink and blue. And the patterns in this are great, like this poinsettia pattern and the cactus and the rope. Yeah, this is really cute. I love the cowboy snowman and cowboy Santa. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna be home for Christmas this year, so this kind of makes sense for me. I love this pattern box. I love her sweater. I love a goofy sweater. Yeah, this is a great kit. I think this was a great choice for this year. So this will be my Christmas kit. And then you'll probably see this one in the December 2026 lineup as leftovers, because I imagine I'll still have a lot of full boxes left over. And then finally, this one's gonna be a little bit weird because I used this kit at the beginning of my planner and now I'm gonna use it at the end of my planner as well. So for December 29th through, what date does that end? 1, 2, 3, 4, January 4th, I think is the end of that week. I don't have a calendar showing next January in front of me. I'm gonna do my New Year's kit in my 2025 planner, and then I'm not gonna film this one, I don't think. I will film it in my 2026 planner, and I will show the kit that I'll use for that in my January lineup. So it's gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna use a New Year's kit at the end of 2025 because these are the leftovers, and I'd rather not start the new year with a leftovers kit. I wanna start with a new kit. And then I'm gonna have a Christmas kit in the first week of my 2026 planner. So bear with me. It's gonna be a little weird, but I think it'll be okay. And I do really love this art. This is more Knish Jess art. This is Resolution by Cinderella Paper. And I don't know, like I said, I just wanted to use my leftovers at the end of my 2025 planner because by the time I get to that very last week of the year in the planner, I'm kind of like, like I'd rather film it in the new planner. Sorry, my nose is kind of stuffy today. So yeah, I won't film this one, but I'll probably just sticker it up on my own, and then I will film the memory keeping version of it in my 2026 planner. So I have lots of extra boxes, including lots of pattern boxes. I don't know, hold on. Sorry, I thought I was gonna pull in some like quote overlays for this, but then I remembered that like I'm not gonna be filming this week and I don't really ever look back at the last week of the planner any year anyway. So if I feel so inclined, I'll pull in some overlays on these pattern boxes, but I also think I might be able to like not even use some of those pattern boxes because there's so many fashion options already. So this is kind of like an at-home themed New Year's kit, which normally matches my New Year's plans, but just to kind of tease what's coming ahead, we're actually going to be out for New Year's this year. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a departure from our norm for sure, but I'm not going to say too much about that just yet. And I like that this version of the kit doesn't have like the year published in it. I think I might have used the box already that like showed what year this was for. So yeah, I already have 1, 2, so I'm counting without the patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full boxes, I think. I love the colors in this. I love the firework pattern in this too. And then, so that's 5, and then using all the patterns would bring us to 9, and usually I only need like 8 full boxes. So I'll probably nix like this one just because it doesn't look particularly New Year's Eve. But yeah, that'll be how I close out my 2025 planner. I hope that makes sense. It's for the very last week of the year. I just feel like I got some oil or something on this. I hope I did not. But yeah, so just to go backwards and recap, I have Cinderella Paper Revolution? You know what? Let's have a revolution. Let's do it. No, but yes. Resolution for the week of December 29th. I have Cinderella Paper Howdy Christmas for the week of Christmas of December 22nd. Love this one so much. I'm very excited to use that. I have Apple Blossom Prints Tinsel for the week of December 15th. I have Apple Blossom Prints Christmas Lights for the week of December 8th. I have, sorry, my brain is buffering so hard right now. I have Christmas Cuddles by Apple Blossom Prints for December 1st. And then I have Planner Pixie Co. this Christmas themed monthly kit for the beginning of the month. There might be some delays with posting my December monthly just because I'm already a few days into the month, so sorry about that. But yeah, that's what I've got planned. You know, I'm a little bit more excited about it after looking back through the Western Christmas, the Howdy Christmas kit. But yeah, Christmas is not like my favorite holiday. Like, I like decorating for it. I like dressing up for it, all those types of things. I like shopping for gifts and stuff for other people, but it's just funny that I use so many Christmas kits every year because like I don't do that for my preferred holidays. But there's just so many Christmas kits available all the time, so it's easy to have too many options to choose from. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my December lineup. Let me know what you are using this December. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to use not a Christmas kit in December. Like, there are other things going on in my life in December. But at the same time, you can't use Christmas kits like literally any other time of the year. So anyway, let me know what you're using. I hope you have a good day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.